Are you going to sing?
Oh, am I supposed to sing that?
Hey, Faith family.
What's going on?
Welcome to Friday.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Tongue grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So get the best of this test, known as life. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. Something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life.
Hey, Faith family. Welcome.
Yeah. I hope you had the time of your life last week, because we're doing it again. Here we go.
This time with live contestants, Faith family. We're so thrilled that you would check in tonight and that for some reason you keep coming back. That's just so sad.
I don't know why either.
I know. And listen, this has been a pretty wild last 48 hours. For 24 of those hours, we were excited to get to see you guys again. And then here we are. Tim, do you want to explain what happened?
Explain what happened? I don't know. It's just, I honestly, this is kind of part of my message on Sunday. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on. The only thing I know is the Lord's in control and we are going to remain faithful. So I don't mean to preach tonight, but I don't really care to talk about what happened. All I know is we are pretty much the same today as we were yesterday. And God is the same yesterday as he was yesterday. And so we're going to have some fun because joy came this morning, regardless of what county you live in, what state you're at this morning. So let's have a little joy. Let's have a little fun tonight. And let's take it back a few years to the 90s as we did last week and enjoy a little bit of nostalgia.
Yeah, man. Joy comes in the morning, but it's nighttime now. So we're gonna try to get through this dark night as best as we can, guys.
By the way, real quick, I'm gonna jump in. I'm sorry.
Please.
So last week, what was the biggest comment we got last week about the video?
I was too attractive.
Yes, it was your legs, your hairy, manly legs that were going on underneath of the desk, and it was 117 degrees today. So of course we're both wearing shorts, but I realized that I don't need to cover up because I am certainly not a distraction to the ladies out there and a stumbling block for, some sort of a temptation, but obviously Pastor Jeff is. And so if you need him to cover up with some sort of a paper skirt or a blanket or a t-shirt like he did last week, please let us know in the chat.
I did bring my Hawaiian prom tux to wear over my lap like a hip grandma. But we're not going to lie. It is so hot in here, to quote my pastor from a couple weeks ago. It is so hot in here. But we're not going to take off our shirts this time.
Raise your hands if you're sure. That was a 90s thing, wasn't it? Or maybe it was 80s.
I don't remember.
Do you remember that commercial?
I don't do deodorant.
Raise your hands if you're sure.
I don't know that
at all. Ditty.
Oh, man.
So
I don't know. We're going to be hot. So we've got people on the Facebook chat. Yep. And we have a team of players on YouTube, and we have live contestants on the Zoom.
The Zoom machine.
Zoom. So what we're going to do is last week, as we did in the previous 80s theme, we found kind of the people that rose to the top who really seemed to know the 90s pretty well, and we wanted to have them fight it out in front of you all. But you all are competing as well because you will still get to put your answers in the chat. And
virtual punches will be thrown.
Virtual punches and verbal barbs will be tossed about. And so we're excited about our contestants. They will be playing for bragging rights, although Kevin Hubley did ask if there was a cash prize. And I don't know if you were okay with me doing this, but I did say that it only felt right to be faithful and everything the scripture says, that we would give 10% of this Sunday's tithe to the winner.
Okay.
Are we cool with that?
Sure. I honestly
said sure.
I would rather pull out another 1989, the movie where the grandma walks in and says, "Will you rub my feet? I've got a painful burr. I'll give you a whole
quarter.
A whole quarter.
A whole quarter.
That's what we're going to give you, Hubley. If you win, you'll get a quarter. Everybody else,
we will let you rub
honestly,
our feet.
Homeboy moved to Georgia, and so he gets nothing. You get nothing. Nada. Nothing.
Hubley, what does freedom taste like?
That was not a 90s movie, by the way.
Say that again. I wasn't paying attention.
You get nothing, sir. Nothing. You lose.
Oh, what is that?
That's Willy Wonka, my friend.
Oh, I've never seen that movie.
What? The original Willy Wonka?
No. Mm-mm.
All right.
No, I don't
It's
do
about
sweets.
to get stupid up in here.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Hey, so I think we are ready to go ahead and meet our contestants for this evening. Tim, why don't you go ahead and introduce our players?
So they're going to pop up on your screen, hopefully like they're on our screen right now. But since we've been picking on the guy and gal and their littles that left us and went down to Georgia a few years back, since we're having a nostalgia night and looking back into the 90s, let's hope that they are able to turn on their camera and jump onto the screen. Give it up for Kevin, Rebecca, and the crew, Hubblies from Georgia. Boom, there they are.
Look at those.
What's up? You guys are no, you're not unmuted. You got to unmute yourself there. You got the Dare.
Hey, y'all.
The Dare shirt. That's fully 90s. Say hi, everybody.
I'm a fan.
Carrie, 90s.
We
fan.
cannot hear you.
Hold on.
Yep, you're up. Let's try again. How about now?
There you go. Better?
Got him?
Can you hear us?
No, but you look really nice.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You look really
try
nice.
it.
You got the shirt. You got the Carrie shirt. I am wearing my In Sync t-shirt.
Hey, y'all that are watching, can you hear them? And maybe it's just not us to, put it on there. Kristen, you can hear them, Kristen? Well, good. I'm glad you can hear them. I don't know what's going on with us then. All right. Well, while that's going on and we'll figure it out, I'm going to bring in, Kristen, you guys can hear him. We just can't. So it's probably something on our end. Of course it is. Let's bring in contestants number 2, all the way from Glen Burnie, Freetown, baby. Give it up for Joni and Rob. Don't call her Dayton Watkins. Bring it on in.
Yes,
there they are. Worked. What's going on, guys?
And we can't hear you either, can we?
I'm gonna check what's my output here. My output is speakers, headphones, like it should be. Talk to us. Can we hear you now?
Can you hear us?
No, of course we can't.
No, of course we couldn't hear you.
Everybody listening, everybody watching on that, they mean the most, and that's a good thing that you guys have your little whiteboard to show us your answers anyway. So
yeah.
It is what it is. All right, glad to have you all the way from Freetown there. Good to see your faces. I'm going to mute you, and we're going to go to contestant number 3, all the way from Ordnance Road in Glen Burnie. Give it up for Timothy and Meredith White. Boom, there they are. Rock and roll. Unmute yourself and say hi to everybody.
Okay, you're still muted.
Even though now you're unmuted. So go ahead and say hi to everybody, even though we can't hear you.
We are literally the only people who can't hear what's going on. Yeah. That's fantastic. I think that worked. Guys, say something real quick.
Testing.
No, it still doesn't work.
Something real
Of course it doesn't.
Fantastic.
Right. It doesn't matter. All right, here we go. How about contestant number 4? They came up with their own funky little name, but this is Crystal Roseman and friends, also known as the Aquanets, ladies and gentlemen, coming onto the
phone. Oh my goodness,
wow.
That is some vibe.
Wow, you guys are doing it. You're doing it.
All right.
So unmute yourself and say hi, will you? There you go.
They said hi. I can read lips. I saw hi. So we have Kim, Crystal, and Lada.
There's always something wrong going on around here.
Okay. So Faith family, just so you know, we are on top of things. We did run a test and everything was working just fine.
It worked right before the countdown.
Your countdown video wouldn't be superseding that, would it?
No, I don't think so.
That's so weird. And then we are going to move the name is not correct. Although I think he has his little protege playing. We have brought back the champion
from
back. Our last Zoom. Make some noise for the gentle giant, Stan Worrell.
Stan Worrell.
This is amazing.
Up? I think you got more kids in the room than champions in the room, but the kids are champions anyway, right?
That's it. There he is. He's hiding behind the kids.
What up?
Oh, and he's got his board, and it says, "Can you hear me now?"
I don't know. We can't, but hopefully thumbs up if you guys can hear him.
Hey, it would be, just as a reminder, it would be super great to not cuss. Just in general, but also here because we can't do anything. What about the test speaker and microphone?
Yeah.
Does that work?
I just remember when I changed I'm scared to change the output because it might change the input. That's what I'm scared to do.
Sure. Do it.
I don't, but then see, that's the whole thing. All right, we're gonna say we would much rather hear you guys. So let's go output, and I'm gonna change there and change there. And
Guys, if this doesn't work, I'm gonna get fired.
yeah, absolutely. All right, talk to us. You guys are all muted. I need somebody to unmute.
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Talk to me, Joni.
Hello?
Aquanets.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh man, still nothing. Still nothing at all. Let me change there. This.
Thank you guys for being. We're still muted.
No.
Yeah.
We got you! Yay!
Oh, yeah.
Zoom is the worst.
We hate Zoom as much as Facebook and Stuart Pittman. No, that's a joke. That's a joke.
No.
That's a
My
joke.
goodness, we love our neighbors and our absolutely.
I will say that when Pittman came out yesterday, it's like when your mom grounds you and you're like, okay, I get it, you're the boss. But then when mom's new boyfriend comes in and says, go to you're like, you're not my dad. You know, it's like, wait, where did you come from? I didn't.
I agree. All right, so now we have all our contestants on the horn. Audio is working, and so we need to start because it's almost 9:30. And so the question number one is going to be a song. I believe it's going to be performed by myself and the fella on to my right. Your left.
We'll do a warm up. So YouTube, Facebook, we are dealing with just a very slight lag, and so we're super excited about that. All you need to do is throw your answers when you got them in the chat, and then we will kick it to our participants, our guests, to see what their answers are. So, as we did last week, we are going to start with a TV theme song. In the Saved by the Bell theme song, what does the singer get to the corner just in time to see? Write your answers in the chat, on your paper, on your whiteboard, on your speak and spell.
The singer gets to the corner just in time to see what? Just in time to see what? All right, I think the Hubblies look like they're writing something down, so we're going to go to contestant number one up there on the screen. I'm not sure if I can unmute you or not, but we're going to give it a try. You muted yourself, so unmute yourself and then give me control after that.
Oh, I see. It looks good.
The bus fly by. I believe
Yes.
that is a winner.
That's a winner.
Put up your answers, everybody, and see what you got. Bus ride by. That is incorrect. The bus drive by. That is incorrect. The bus fly by and a question mark. That is definitely not right.
Yes.
Hey, do me a favor. Everybody unmute yourself and then let me mute you. That way I can control you in and out and go to you as we go.
Contestants,
Everybody's unmuted.
I should have told you this, and this also goes for everybody in the chat. This time, we're going to try to pay a little bit of attention to the score. And by pay attention to the score, I mean you're going to keep your own score. Just remember that the people on chat and Jesus are watching.
Jesus.
So if you get the answer right, just keep a little tally so you know, hey, this is what I'm working with, so we can figure out who the real winner is in this whole thing, aside from me and Tim, because we are having a blast. So we're going to try something. I think we had 2 correct answers there. The Worrells, the Hubblies, if I got that wrong. Okay. Now, but to warm up, we really enjoy sing-alongs here. And so after last week's mild success with the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme song,
Mild. Very
Mild.
mild.
I have programmed in part of we're going to do some tech, some live. We're going to combine it, and
Apple
we're all going to
Garage
sing
Band, baby.
Apple Garage Band and Alvarez guitar and vocals by Jesus. That's not true at all. All right, everybody, let's sing.
Sing and dance, you crazy Baptist. Here we go.
This works. When I wake up in the morning and I look at the moon, I don't think I'd ever make it on time. By the time I grab my books and I give myself a look, I'm at the corner just in time to see the bus fly by. It's all right, 'cause I'm saved by the bell. If the teacher pops a test, I know I'm in a mess, 'cause the dog ate all my homework last night. Riding low in my chair, she won't know that I'm there, and I can hand it in tomorrow, it'll be all right. It's all right, 'cause I'm saved by the. It's all right, 'cause I'm saved by the. It's all right,
All right, I need to take a poll.
That didn't work.
A poll by hands. All right, so you're still going to be muted, but I need by hands. So I imagine everybody here is at least watch Saved by the Bell. So first, I'm going to look to all the guys in the room. So that's Robin, that's Stan, and that's Tim, and that's Kevin. Were you a Kelly guy? What was the other one? Kelly,
Lisa,
Jesse, and Jesse. All right, so raise your hand if you were a Kelly guy. There we go. All right, a Lisa guy, Jesse guy. Tim was a Lisa guy. All right, got rocking. All right, now, ladies,
you have a type, Tim.
Here's the real test. Here's the real test, ladies. Were you Zach, Slater, or
Screech?
All right, raise your hand.
Mr. Belding.
Raise your hand for Screech. Who was the Screech lady?
No one.
Slater. Slater. Raise your hand for Slater.
AC Slater.
Zach Morris.
And Stan.
Zach Morris.
There you go. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Good job, everybody.
I was a Miss Bliss. Miss Bliss.
George Fold says, I wish y'all were wearing singlets like Slater. George Fold, so do we. Yeah, it is hot in here. Okay. All right. So since we are on TV, let's keep going. Question number 2. There were a lot of great, colorful characters on the show Frasier. Tell me the dog's name.
Dog's name
on Frasier.
Spinoff from what TV show?
Family Ties.
No, get out of town.
Cheers.
Thank you.
I will tell you, the dog is not named Frasier.
The dog is not named Frasier.
Frasier.
Yeah. But we got people on YouTube know it. So if you're monitoring the YouTube chat, you can cheat. All right, going to Tim and Meredith first. You're unmuted. Go for it. Eddie, boom! There's a winner. Way to go.
Bam.
Tony Watkins, were you two? You're not big Frasier fans?
No.
No.
What do you got?
Fredo. What is that?
Fredo. They would be like, I knew it was you.
How about Stan Worrell? Did the kids know it, right? Did you get it?
Big question mark.
Way to go, champion. How about Aquanets down there? No Frasier fans?
I see a big bottom lip.
Oh, Mo. Not Mo. All right, and you guys, let's see the Hubblies. You were the only ones to get it last time. Nothing.
Oh, wow.
Rock and roll. All right, I think we got a two-way tie here between the Whites and the Hubblies now.
Okay, so yeah. This is exciting. So I'm already a little bit nervous because at the last Zoom game we played, the comments came in that the game was too hard, and we're starting on the same path. So this one, you'll get this. I'll read this one. All right, go for it, please. I think it's my voice.
The one-hit wonder, Mambo number 5, was written by Lou Bega, and was that who performed it too?
Unfortunately.
Okay, Lou Bega. 9 women are mentioned in the song Mambo number 5.
You don't have to list all of them.
A little bit up. All right. So which one of these were not mentioned in the song? So 9 were mentioned. I'm going to give you 10 names.
No, just 5.
No, 5
First
names?
5. Yeah.
Oh, just the first 5. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right,
make it easy.
All right. So I'm going to give you 5 names and you have to tell me which one was not in there. You ready? Sandra, Jessica, Mary, Kayla, and Tina. Sandra, Jessica, Mary, Kayla, and Tina. Which one was not in the song?
I'm super impressed. As soon as you started reading the question, you said there are 9 women. Everybody on the Zoom, they were watching, and Rebecca Hubley started writing down all 9 names.
She was singing.
She was like, "Here we go, I got it." And I'm like,
all right,
this is my life song.
Aquanet, since you're a room full of ladies there, we're going to give you this lady question here. And I believe you are unmuted. So which one is not in the song? You got Mary. How about we not answer it yet? We're not. All right. So Mary is your guess. Let's go over to Stan Worrell. What do you got, my friend? You got Kayla. All right. There's your answer. All right. Kevin. All right. Robin, Joni Watkins. What do you guys say? Kayla is your answer. Very good. All right. Let's see. Tim and Meredith. Kayla, and we're going to the Hubblies. Kayla.
There it is.
And the answer is
Kayla. I'm sorry, Roseman's. I'm sorry.
Oh.
So here's the thing. I mean, it was a mean trick to do. Mary is one of the names. The 9 names are Sandra, Jessica, Mary, Tina, Monica, Rita, Erica, Pamela, Angela.
Mary
is the only one that doesn't end with an A. So we had to include that one just because that was.
Every time I sing this song, I just say Jill every single time.
You ever sing this song? Even Lou Bega doesn't sing this song anymore. He's like,
a little bit of Jill by my side. A little bit of Jill. Oh, no.
Okay. All right. Here we go. We are moving on to an audio question.
Let's hope this works.
Oh, please. It is a
Question
movie
number
audio.
4.
I want you to identify the movie from the following clip. It's kind of a long clip, and there's so much information given. We've dumbfounded. I feel like there's a lot in here, even if it's a deep dive. From 1995, name the movie from this clip.
Having an affair. I like Jack,
Who's Jack?
Peter's brother.
So?
So he thinks I'm engaged
To who?
to Peter.
Lucy, I really don't have time for this.
Oh, no. You have to tell me what to do.
Tell the truth.
If I tell Jack that I lied to his family, he will never speak to me again. And Ox, and Midge, and Mary, and Saul.
Saul? Who's Saul?
He's the next door neighbor. You know what? Actually, he knows.
Lucy, you're born into a family. You do not join them like you do the Marines.
You have to tell me what to do.
Pull the plug.
You're sick.
I'm sick. You're cheating on a vegetable.
That is a great scene, a great line from a great movie starring a great actress.
Can I a little just confession good for the soul?
I feel like you're going to say the same thing. So please.
This actress was my first crush, faux show. First crush for sure. All right. Who should we go to first, my friends?
Let's start with Crystal Roseman is waving her hand. She really wants it. I feel like she knows that she wants the points.
That's fine. You're unmuted. Go for it, girl.
While you were sleeping?
Yes,
While you were sleeping. Hold up your answers, everybody. Who else got it? While You Were Sleeping, starring Sandy Bullock.
Sandra Bullock.
Sandy Bullock. All
Back
right.
when
Way
she
to
was
go.
pretty.
I'm going to leave that one alone. A little bit of Jill in my a little bit.
No, my wife, I think, is a bigger fan than I am of Sandra Bullock.
Yeah, Jill loves Sandy too. Yeah,
hang
for
on.
sure. You leaving?
Bam.
You're gone. What do you lose? All right. Let's go with the number 5 question anyway. Can we move forward or did you lose something? All right. I don't know what's he's crawling around the floor down there. All right. So let's go with question number 5. It's mine anyway, because it's a sports question. So it's mine to ask. All right. Here we go. This is, has anybody been watching that show about the Chicago Bulls that's been on ESPN or whatever, The Last Dance? All right. So this is what Major League Baseball team signed Michael Jordan to a minor league contract in 1994? What Major League team signed Michael Jordan to a minor league contract in 1994? Stan, I know you got this one. And Tim, I know you got this one. So I'm just going to go to you. You are unmuted, my friend. Throw up your board and tell us your answer.
Chicago White Sox.
The Chicago White Sox. Throw them up, everybody. Who got it? White Sox. Got it. Way to go. Way to go, Joni and Rob. Is that your first time on the board? I think that's your first one on the board. Welcome to the board, y'all. No? Oh, you got another one. All right. Very good. You got 2. You're amazing.
Amazing.
All right. Are you done crawling around on the floor now? No?
I have to jump. I lost my computer, just crashed.
All right. Computer. That's wonderful. All right. So, did anybody watch the 30 for 30 from that Michael Jordan thing and him playing that? That was a really, really good thing. And he was the original Tim Tebow, I think, trying to hop over. All right. While Jeff
the first time Michael Jordan has ever been compared to Tim Tebow.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So while Jeff is the more fun one out of the duo here, I'm just going to keep moving on. Number 6. This is going to be a hard question in my mind. All right. In the summer of 1997, there were two people. The summer of 1997, there were 2 highly influential women that died 1 week apart from each other. In the summer of 1997, 2 highly influential and beloved women across the world died just 1 week apart in the summer of 1997. Who were they? Stan, you are writing, and you are the reigning champion, so I'm going to give you the chance to do it, although I can't unmute you because I think you muted yourself. Matthew, unmute yourself, man. There we go. Tell me what you got on the board. 2 ladies, summer of 1997, rest in peace. You writing in Greek? Margaret Thatcher and Indira Gandhi was not an influential woman, I don't think.
Gandhi.
Oh, God. Oh, I read that wrong. I read Gandhi. Sorry. Very sorry to everybody. All right. Who else thinks they got it? I'm going to go back to the whites think they got it. So go for it. You're unmuted.
Mother Teresa and Princess Di.
Mother Teresa and Princess Di. Absolutely.
Crystal Roseman was very excited until they said that, and then her face sunk.
What did you guys answer? What did you answer?
Princess Di, Mother Teresa. Oh, that's a good guess. Princess Di and Selena.
Who's Selena?
She was the Latin pop singer who got killed by the president of her fan club, which I would venture to say probably not the best president of a fan club.
No. And Watkins, I see Princess Di. What you got on the bottom? Just Princess Di, so you got a half. Yeah, you got a half of it.
How about this? If you got one of those right, give yourself a point.
And then if you got both of them
right, you get both of them right, you get 2 points.
Yeah, right.
2 points.
Got it.
Good. Same with everybody in the chat. If you got 1 or 2 of them right, make sure that you give yourself some points because you deserve them because you're a winner.
Paul and Laura Walker said Ma Teresa.
Ma Teresa. That's when you're on like first name basis. Hey, Ma!
And hold on.
Let's go love some orphans.
So even Jen said, your wife said, who is Selena? So see. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. She says everyone says Selena. I don't know Selena. Sorry.
Yeah.
I know I know the only Selena I know helps run our children's division.
Right.
So that's it.
Right.
That's all I got.
And no one has seen them in the same room. So it's like, how do we know they're not the same person?
Selena's a big deal in the Latin American community. Well,
she is. Very big deal.
I'm probably being very racist right now, so I'm very sorry. Selena, rest in peace. It was a big moment of my life.
It was not. It was not a big moment.
Listen, 97. I was worried about playing baseball, y'all. I barely paid attention to Princess Di.
They even almost made a movie of just about every question that we're asking on here, and they did make a movie. I think Jennifer Lopez played her.
All right, well, that makes sense.
Yeah,
because she's a big deal in the Latin American community too.
She is.
Yeah. Are we doing number 7?
We are.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'll just go off the iPad until this.
You're back.
To back up. You want number 1 or number 2?
Number 2.
Okay, so since we don't want to just keep playing audio of the same thing over and over again because it would make it too easy and obvious, we are going to reenact a fight scene, a verbal fight scene. Maybe some punches will be thrown, but you got to tell us what movie is this fight scene from. All right, here we go. Number 1.
Yep.
This is gonna be way too easy, but this will be a good points for everybody.
Get your pen ready.
I can't believe you're a professional golfer. I think you should be working at the snack bar.
You better relax, Bob.
There is no way that you could have been as bad at hockey as you are at golf.
All right, let's go. You like that, old man? You want a piece of me?
I don't want a piece of you. I want the whole thing.
Now you're going to get it, Bobby.
Name the movie. I feel like that was a really good reenactment.
I tried to do my best Sandman. I think everybody's got it. But yeah, that's I do a terrible Sandman, so just can't.
No, you just make up baby words and that. He made an entire career out of adult baby talk. It's ridiculous.
All right, let's go with Robin Joni. Throw it up. You got it?
Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore. Throw up your answers, y'all. Happy Gilmore. Are you too good for your home? Are you too? Listen, we can say that. Everybody in Maryland, we are good enough for our home. Y'all in Georgia, are you too good for your home? Go to your home. Stay in your home. All right. That's the only joke I got from that. That's a great movie, by the way.
That was a great movie. That was.
And when he signs the best line from that movie, by the way, is when he shows up to his first golf tournament and he shows up. You remember what he said? I'm a hockey player, but I'm playing golf today. It's a great flick.
It was. Right. I was watching clips of it, and they had Will Sasso on, and he was like, "You just hit that ball 400 yards." It's like, What is that, like a hard thing?
All right, this next question is my fault because I asked Jeff to throw in some one-hit wonders. Because the 90s, well, every decade is filled with one-hit wonders, but obviously I love all the 90s one-hit wonders. So this one, we're given the name and the artist, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this is the song, not the movie, Breakfast at Tiffany's by Deep Blue Something. We're going to finish the lyric. Breakfast at Tiffany's by Deep Blue Something. And I hold your ears because I think we're going to try to sing this again.
Now, we've got a lot before we get to the lyric. Do you want to do the whole thing? I don't think people like that song. Oh, wait. Hubley is singing it. Oh, they're singing it. All right, we're doing the whole song. Right. So you got to wait about a minute and a half before you get to the lyric, but just sing along and dance along.
This is a fun song.
You say that we got nothing in common, no common ground to start from, and we're falling apart. You say the world has come between us, our lives have come between us. Still, I know you just don't care, you bum. And I said, what about breakfast at Tiffany's? She said, I think I remember the film. I guess I recall. I think what?
I guess I recall. I think.
On the second word, I did that with my finger.
Ooh. Well, that's one thing we got. All right, who's done right? The War Elves are, so I'm going to go to you. Here we go. We both kind of liked it. That is the correct answer. And I think we both kind of liked it.
Hold up your answers if you got them.
Hold them. We both kind of liked it.
I will accept both kinda and kind of.
One thing we got.
Hubley's,
You jumped ahead one line.
I like it. One more time, the chorus. And I said, what about breakfast at Tiffany? She said, I think I remember the sing along, y'all. I recall, I think both kind of liked it. And I said, well, that's one thing we got. All right, anyway, we're done.
Boom, 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 boom.
It's
a fun song.
It's all right. It's not the worst.
No, it's just a fun sing along.
Mambo number 5 was the worst one-hit wonder on here. We've got 2 more one-hit wonders coming. Okay, this is my favorite segment. We accidentally backed into this 2 weeks ago, and we're just now, one of these days, we're just going to do a Zoom game where it is just this thing. We're at question number 9. Pastor Tim preaches a hit. Pastor Tim is going to deliver us from these lyrics. He is going to redeem them.
Oh, I'm going to do it, and then I'm going to rap the beginning of the song right after it's ready. All right, here we go.
Clue.
Here we go. No trophy, no flowers, no flashbulbs, no wine. He's haunted by something that he cannot define. Mouth-shaking earthquakes of doubt and remorse assail him, impale him with a monster truck force. In his mind, he's still driving, still making the grade. She's hoping in time that her memories will fade. Name the song.
Name the song. Name the song. What is that?
All right, going back.
Mouth-shaking earthquakes of doubt and remorse.
In the Dare tank top, coming on with it. You ready? Come on, Rebecca.
What you got?
The song is yes.
We'll give it to you.
The song is called The Distance.
Put it up there.
Whites, you got it.
The other way.
The Distance.
We'll allow it. We'll allow it.
Cake.
Going the distance. And now, Pastor Tim, he was so excited to rap this for you.
I love this song. This is just a fun song. Am I starting with, do you give me a beat or am I starting?
No, you just go it.
Reluctantly crouched at the starting line. Engines pumping and thumping in time. The green light flashes, the flags go up, churning and burning. They yearn for the cup. They dashly maneuver and muscle for rank. Fuel burning fast on an empty tank. Reckless and wild, they pour through the turns. Their prowess is potent and secretly turn as they speed through the finish. The flags go down, the fans get up, and they get out of town. The arena is empty, except for one man still driving and striving as fast as he can. The sun has gone down and the moon has come up. And long ago, somebody left with the cup, but he's driving and striving and hugging the turns and thinking of someone for whom he still burns. He's going the distance. He's going for speed. All right, let me tell a story while Jeff's getting ready for the next one there. So some of you guys know the event called Creation Fest. It's kind of like a Christian Woodstock, happens up in PA, and I served like on a volunteer basis there, served in security for like 10 years. And there was anybody remember the Christian band Reliant K? You remember that? All right. So Reliant K was on the stage. I was working stage security right down they are at my back, and all of the little teeny boppers are in front of me. And, we're kind of like just pacing back and forth, making sure nobody's killing each other. So Reliant K's up there, and they grab the microphone. They say, hey, we're gonna cover a song here that we really liked back when we were in high school, blah, blah, blah. And they start and they start playing the song. And every single one of the teenagers, their face just dropped because they did not recognize the song in the least. And I was just the unbelievably happy security guard in the front, literally dancing and shouting the lyrics to the song, reluctantly crouched at the starting line. All right, it was a terrible story, but I really enjoyed that time in my life.
I will tell you, people on Facebook are very, very thrilled with what you just did. So if you could work that in, let's play MASH. Okay, we are now at the midpoint. We're going to start moving a little quicker, but this question is going to be a challenge.
Diaz, this is hard.
There is the possibility at the midpoint. We're going to give you an opportunity to make up some points. Okay, this question you can earn a total of 5 points on this if you get it right. It is a challenging question, probably the hardest one on here. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to give you 5 events that took place in the 1990s. I'll even go so far as to tell you they were consecutive years. Each event only happened one year is used. Okay, it's no multiple years, twice. And I'll even give you this. It happened from 1992 to 1996. Okay, so contestants and people on Facebook and YouTube, here's what we want you to do. Write down these 5 events, okay? The 5 events are the Branch Davidian raid on the compound in Waco.
Wacko and Waco.
The Branch Davidian raid in Waco. Number 2, Nintendo 64 video game console is released.
Golden Eye, baby.
Nintendo 64. Wayne's World is released in theaters.
Party time.
Excellent. Woo, woo, woo. Number 4, the O.J. Simpson Bronco chase.
The juice is loose.
The O.J. Simpson Bronco chase. And finally, One Sweet Day is released by Mariah Carey and Boyz II Men.
One sweet day.
One sweet day. So this is going to test your knowledge of video games, of major world events, movies, music. One more time.
Put them in order now.
Here are the 5. The Branch Davidian raid in Waco. The Nintendo 64 video game console is released. Wayne's World is released in theaters. The O.J. Simpson Bronco chase. And One Sweet Day is released by Mariah Carey and Boyz II Men. Now, here's what I want you to do. You can write either the number of the year, 1992, 1993, 94, just match them up, or the order you think they went in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For every one that you get in the correct place or match to the correct year, you will get a point. Okay?
Sorry.
So if you don't get all of them, you still have the possibility of getting points. Now, here's what I'm going to say while they do this and while people are working on this, because this is
I never told you.
Hannikin is doing an amazing job in the chat tonight. That's so great.
All I
Mariah Carey in the 1990s.
Yeah.
14 number one hits.
Oh, she was a hit machine. Well, I guarantee she didn't write any of those, but
she wrote some of them.
Yeah.
What was it? One Sweet Day or Hero? She co-wrote that for Gloria Estefan, and her husband said, I think you should hold on to that song. And that was, I think it was Tommy Mottola. And that was a good thing that he did. Other things, maybe not so much.
I bet you maybe her first hit. Was it like Dream Lover, her first hit?
I mean, there was something in like 1990, but that was a big one.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
That's the first one I remember from her.
She had, I looked it up last week. She had, I think, 60 weeks as the number one artist in the 1990s. She spent over a year in the 90s in the number one charts.
Wow.
Amazing.
All right. So how do you want to do this?
Career. All right. So here's what we want you to do. Okay. You can just, I'll work this down and you let us know how you did as we go through. Okay. Number one, in 1992, Wayne's World was released. Wayne's World, party time, excellent. Woo, woo, woo. 1993, the Branch Davidian raid in Waco.
Waco.
1994, the O.J. Simpson Bronco chase. So the trick there is that his, what do you call the thing? That trial and him somehow getting out of that was in 1995, but the summer of 94 was when the Bronco chase was.
By the way, watch on Netflix, The People versus O.J. Simpson.
Good.
Amazing.
So good. 1995, One Sweet Day is released by Mariah Carey. Ooh. And that's tricky as well because it was released late in 95 and then it was 16 weeks at number one. So it actually spent most of the time at number one, but it was released in 1995, which means 1996 Nintendo 64 video game console is released. So let us know, hold up your fingers, contestants, how many points did you get?
2 to the whites, 3 to the Hubblies, 3, 2, 1.
1. All right, good job. So there, everybody got some points, and we're very excited about that.
In the chat, tell us what you guys got. Anybody get it perfectly? And like, let's watch it on YouTube and Facebook because that'd be impressive.
Something else
for sure.
That would be something else.
Where were you? So everybody, where were you in 9/11? Where were you with the O.J. Simpson verdict? Do you remember?
I do, and it's embarrassing to say, but I was at a band camp. I went out on band camp. We were having marching band rehearsal on the thing, and there were a couple of girls that were like, "It's for the judge's mouse," and I'm like, "Can we just play? Can we just march around this?" It was embarrassing. I was not thrilled.
All right. So I don't know how is that possible because my memory, it's either your memory or my memory is off because it was October 3rd, 1995 was the verdict. Mm-hmm. And I remember being in Mr. Summey's U.S. government, AP U.S. government class.
Was it at the end of the day?
In high school.
Was it at the end of the day?
I don't know.
Marching band.
I had Mr. Summey third period. Do you think I know that now from 1995?
You remember I remember I was in this class.
What
time of the day? Well, but at the time, you didn't get news the way you get it like immediately.
It was on the TV in the corner. It was like up on a tube TV.
Nobody talked to the people in marching band.
Yeah, well,
we got our news late.
Yeah, nobody talked to you guys.
Nobody talked to us.
We still don't talk to you.
No, you don't. Okay, so if that question wasn't complicated enough, everybody buckle up because this is going to be the weirdest question that we're going to run into. I have pulled a cast list from IMDb, the Internet Movie Database. I have pulled off the 10 highest billed people from a very popular movie in the 1990s. And here's how this is going to work. This is a great opportunity for you to pick up some extra points. If you're crazy, you could pick up 10 extra points, although it's highly unlikely. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to start with the 10th billed person. So that's when their name appears on the credits. I'm going to start with the 10th billed person. Contestants, when you think you know it, I'm going to work our way up. We're going to work our way up. When you think you know it, you just hold up your hand so that we can lock you in and say, okay, you're trying a question number 7. You're going for number 5, number 4. By the time we get to the end of this, everybody's going to know what the movie is. Okay. But you only get one chance to guess. So if you get it wrong, you don't get to come back later and say, oh no, I think it's this. So the earlier you answer, the more points you can get. So here we go. I hope that makes sense. Number 10, Harvey Fierstein.
Harvey who?
Harvey Fierstein.
That was close.
Does anyone want to use their guess here? No hands are being raised. Okay, we'll move on to number 9.
I know.
James Rebhorn. James Rebhorn. Harvey Fierstein, James Rebhorn. Anyone want to guess? No.
Who?
This
Mike
is
Jones.
if somebody gets it on this one, I'll give you $5. Number 8, Margaret Collin. Steve Camp has already gotten it.
What?
He's already gotten it. Margaret Collin. Nobody. All right. We might see some hands here. Number 7, Randy Quaid.
Now we're getting somewhere because now this is a name that I actually know.
Oh, Stan, or is that you? All right. Stan is guessing.
Guess.
So Stan, if you get this correct.
But don't show it, right?
Right. Don't show your answer. If you get this correct, Stan, you get 7 points.
Joni, are you guessing at this level too? Don't show it. You just write it down.
Joni's saying she's going for it. Joni and Rob. Crystal, I see you.
Nope,
No?
not ready to guess yet.
Okay. All right. So if you guys get this right, you get 7 points. If you get it wrong, you get nothing.
People in the chat, I got it on YouTube.
Number 6. You know what? I will say this in defense of our contestants. It's a whole lot harder being on Zoom playing this than playing at home.
Oh, for sure.
It is stressful.
The pressure is on.
6, Robert Loggia.
I don't. Do I know
You would
who
know
that is?
him.
Okay.
You would know him.
So I know him by face, but not by name.
Yeah, he's a gravelly voice old man. Yeah. Robert Loggia. Anybody? No. Okay.
Move on.
Number 5, Judd Hirsch. So far, okay.
All right. Write it down,
the
Whites.
Whites are going for it.
So we got
if you
just
get
the Hubleys and the Rosemans.
Yeah, Rosemans. You get 5 if you get this correct. Okay? Hubleys, Rosemans, we keeping going? You stop? All right. Number 4, Mary McDonnell. Mary McDonnell.
Rosemans, you wrote it down. So it's just the Hubleys now. Yep.
Okay, so you wrote it down for 5 points?
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
all right,
5.
Hubleys. Number 3, Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum.
You know you're in having a good movie when Jeff Goldblum is your 3rd highest billed actor. You're going for it?
They got it.
All right, they're going for it.
So that would be 3 points if you get it.
That is 3 points, 5 points for the guys who got it, Judd Hirsch and Randy Quaid. Number 2, Bill Pullman.
Bill Paxton.
Bill Pullman.
Bill Pullman or Bill Paxton?
Pullman.
Paxton?
Pullman. Pullman's the only one worth watching. And number 1, the great Will Smith. The movie that we are talking about. I saw Crystal just mouth it.
No.
Hold it up.
Unmuted everybody. Here we go.
It is
Independence Day.
Independence Day.
Indeed.
We're not going to hold ours up because it's very wrong.
But can you still show us anyway?
We crossed it out. It's so bad.
What was it?
What was it?
Not Independence Day.
That's all right. That's good. Right, so you get your points if you get it. Good job. A number of people in the chat got it as well.
All right, it's like 10 o'clock, so let's move forward
We're
here.
moving.
All right, number 12. Number 12. Here we go. A sports question. What Hall of Fame quarterback was named the MVP 3 consecutive years in the 90s? What Hall of Fame quarterback was named the NFL MVP 3 consecutive years in the 90s? 3 consecutive years in the 90s. Hall of Fame quarterback in the 90s. Bum, ba, 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 ba. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. All right. I am going to unmute the 2 people I know that know sports the best, and that's going to be Stan and Tim. So you guys are both unmuted. Show me your answers. Favre.
Brett Favre.
Favre is the answer. Very
I got the marker.
You got the marker. And did you get? How about the Hubleys, Aquanets, Watkins, Brett Favre?
Favre.
I asked him and he did not correct me.
Well, way to go, Troy. You know what? That's okay because
Troy Aikman is a good guess.
That's what I guessed before I get it. Yeah, Troy Aikman's a very good guess.
Although Troy Aikman was never named MVP,
Oh, boo.
but that's still a very good guess. That is a very good guess. That's what I thought at first as well.
So now we got another audio movie clip.
Another audio, and I hope I hope my computer doesn't crash.
If not, we can act it out.
All right, good luck. Speaking of Wisconsin, name the movie based on this audio clip.
You ever been to Wisconsin?
What?
Well, they have some of the coldest winters around. I grew up there near Chippewa Falls. I remember when I was a kid, me and my father, we went ice fishing out on Lake Wissota. Ice fishing is, you know where you...
I know what ice fishing is.
Sorry. You just seem like, you know, kind of an indoor girl. Anyway, I fell through some thin ice. And I'm telling you, water that cold, like right down there, it hits you like 1,000 knives stabbing all over your body. You can't breathe, you can't think. At least not about anything but the pain. Which is why I'm not looking forward to jumping in there after you. Like I said, I don't have a choice.
I think everybody's got this one.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Throw up your answers while Jeff sings every night in my dreams.
Wherever you are. Yeah,
I believe that no.
wow, that's all right, Stan.
Go on.
You know, we're not even going to talk. I like that.
This forever.
I like that she had a door. The whites actually put that on there. All right, so we're sticking with the movies for a second. Finish the lyric from the 1996 song and movie One Hit Wonder, the like full-on one-hit wonder, That Thing You Do.
The Oneaters.
The Oneaters.
Not the Wonders.
The Onet. It's pronounced Onetters. I don't think we're going to use the.
And you.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, wait, I got to find out what. It's not showing me on the iPad.
Uh-oh.
What line we're cutting out.
And you.
Okay.
You're doing that thing.
You doing that thing you do, breaking my heart into a million pieces, like you always do. And you don't mean to be cruel. You never even knew what? Never even knew.
Christopher Roseman looks like she is confident. The Oneaters, starring Tom Hanks. Everybody's unmuted. Throw up your hand. You got it.
Never even knew.
Yes.
Yes, about the heartache.
Heartache.
Who was next to you? Good try, Stan.
About the heartache.
Mama got that one.
Way to go.
About the heartache I've been going through, and I tried to forget you, girl, but it's just so hard to do. Every time you do that thing you do. Very good. Excellent job. All right.
That was a fun movie.
Oh, man, that was such a good movie. I feel like a terrible parent that my kids haven't watched it yet.
All right, while you're getting set up, here we go. We're going to name the artists. Name the artists. There were 5 members of the Spice Girls. 5 members of the Spice Girls. 2 of them were named Mel. Can you name the other 3?
Real names.
Real names, yeah.
And,
not like sporty and all that kind of stuff.
And we will give you 1 bonus point for every last name. You get 1 point if you get 3 first names. You get a bonus point for every last name.
All right, so the non-Mel Spice Gals. I mean, 2 of these I would have got immediately, but the third one, I never I would have gotten it for sure.
All right, so while we're killing time waiting for them to answer, they had a movie come out called Spice World. It came out, I don't remember when it came out.
I remember the movie. I never saw it.
I skipped school the day Spice World came out, and I went to see it by myself, first showing at the Marley Station Movies.
By yourself.
I was by myself. Like I didn't have anyone with me, and also there was no one else in the theater.
That's creepy.
Oh, I loved the Spice Girls, man.
That was really creepy.
Yeah, you have no idea.
I don't. Yeah,
That's not even the creepiest story from the 90s for
we got
me.
Urkel has made an appearance on the screen. What's up, Stefan?
Stefan Urkel.
Yeah,
all right.
absolutely.
So 3 names. You get 1 point if you get all 3 first names, but you get a bonus point if you get the last name. So
Everybody's
hold up.
unmuted. Go for it.
What do you got?
Emma.
Jerry, Emma, Victoria. That's a point.
Jerry
Victoria.
Hollowell, Victoria Beckham, and Baby Spice.
Oh, Ginger wasn't her real name. Oh, my Lanta.
Ginger was not her real name.
Ginger was not her. It was Jerry.
Yeah. So
it was
Victoria Beckham, who's the most famous of all of them, Jerry Hollowell, and
Emma Bunton.
And Emma Bunton was
Baby Spice.
Baby Spice. She was, yeah, got it.
Yeah, Baby Spice.
Do,
do, do, do, do, do.
Baby Spice.
Do, 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 do. Yeah, good job, guys. Excellent. All right, we're moving right along. This is fantastic. All right.
90210, y'all.
I feel like this is for just one
Tim White.
person. Tim White is so good.
Is there a 90210 episode that you have not seen, Tim White? You've seen them all.
Even the reboots.
Yeah, all right. How about Melrose? Melrose? Oh, this is good confession right here.
So we don't have time. We'll come back to it. Okay, on the TV show Beverly Hills 90210, what is the name of the diner where the characters hung out?
The Central Perk.
The Central Perk.
Right? Wasn't that what it is?
What was the diner in Seinfeld?
Moe's, I think.
No.
It was just.
It started with an M, I thought.
It was Moe's. I don't know. I should know that. All right.
Crystal's ready.
We'll go to Kristen.
Crystal is so excited.
Go ahead. You're unmuted.
I hope this is right. The Peach Pit. Very good.
Peach Pit. Anybody else get it? Peach Pit. Way to go, Stan.
How did Stan
hey, Hubblies.
that?
Welcome to Georgia.
Very good. Excellent job. Okay. We're getting it. Anakin said the honeybee. That would be amazing. All right. We are going to reenact another movie.
Here we go.
Need you to tell us what movie this scene is from. Do you want one or two?
You got one.
Okay. Flight. We are looking at a typhoon warning on the edge of the prime recovery zone.
Say again, Retro.
Flight. We are looking at a typhoon warning on the edge of the prime recovery zone. Now, this is just a warning. It could miss them.
Yeah, only if their luck changes.
Oh.
This is a big movie from the 90s.
That's a big movie, and there's some clues in there.
There's definitely some clues.
There's some clues in there. I see some weird looks. Let's do it one more time. Flight, we're looking at a typhoon warning on the edge of the prime recovery zone.
Say again, Retro.
Flight, we're looking at a typhoon warning on the edge of the prime recovery zone. Now, this is just a warning. It could miss them.
Yeah, only if their luck changes.
Ooh,
all right, we're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What movie, if you got it, hold up your answers.
Oh,
Apollo 13, The Perfect Storm. No, it is Apollo 13.
Houston,
we have a problem.
Bada bing.
Everything kept going wrong for them, and there was even a typhoon warning that did not matter at all. Yes, Betty Jo Bennett coming up with Apollo 13. Excellent job.
We had Joni and Rob, I think you guys said Top Guns. I think that's clearly, not clearly, that's solidly in the 80s though, right?
I thought The Perfect Storm was in the 2000s.
Permission to buzz the tower.
Permission granted.
Permission denied, my friend.
I don't know.
Permission
I
denied.
have seen Top Gun, I think, one time maybe.
The new one's coming out. Did the new one come out yet? Did I miss that?
Nothing's coming out.
Yeah.
No, it was supposed to come out in next month.
All right, so
that ain't happening.
Yeah, we got three left, and they're all going to be songs, and we're going to have some fun. And so, contestants, this is your chance to, be a little non-Baptist, dance around a little bit. We already have tattooed ladies on there, so Baptist got flown out the window a long time ago, but we like it, and so we're going to have some fun tonight and sing some songs. This one comes from not 3, not 5, but 4 brunettes, also known as the 4 non-blondes.
Finish the lyric. 25 years and my life been still trying to get up that great big hill of hope for a destination. Ooh, I realized quickly when I knew I should that this world was made up of this. What? Made up of this. Stan just threw up his hands. The gall. That this world was made up of this.
Stan, is blonde's more your type, I guess. Is that what that is? Stan thinks he knows it, so I'm going to go ahead and unmute you, man. Go for it. Come on, Abby Worrell. Do it.
Brotherhood of Hope.
No.
Anybody else? Brotherhood, Roseman's?
Brotherhood of Man. Boom. Anybody else get it?
Brotherhood of Man.
Hubblies.
Brotherhood
White.
of Man. Or whatever that means.
You all got to sing it with us when we get to it.
And so I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed to get it all out what's in my head, and I'm feeling a little peculiar. And so I step in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream the top of my lungs, what's going on? Sing it now. And I say, hey, yeah, yeah, hey, yeah, yeah. I say, hey, what's going on? Get off my lawn. And I say, hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? Now, on Sunday morning, when I have no voice at all.
You chose the song, bro.
Oh, it's so good. I love that song so much.
All right. So this next song, is it finish the lyric in this one?
It's finished the lyric.
You just didn't choose what lyric you wanted.
Oh, I didn't.
Not on mine. All right. So this one is going to be a power ballad slash, circa 1998 by the old Aerosmiths.
All right, hang on. I got to pull it up.
It comes from a movie about a meteor.
Which makes complete sense.
Yeah. And a meteor that was coming to the Earth, and it starred...
everyone.
Ben Affleck.
It starred everyone.
Ben Affleck, and it starred the guy from
Die Hard.
from Die Hard.
The Die Hard guy.
Yeah, and it starred Aerosmith's daughter. She was in there. Tyler, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna try to figure this out because I don't have all the chords with me. But
the weird thing is, Liv Tyler looks a lot like her father, and Liv Tyler's she's a pretty lady, but that just means it shows you that Steven Tyler's a pretty guy.
Dude looks like a lady. Oh, walk into that. Okay. All right, I'll figure out. About the 5th or 6th line down.
Okay.
So we go. I could stay awake just to hear you breathing. Watch you smile while you are sleeping, while you're far away from dreaming. I can spend my life in this sweet surrender. I could stay lost in this moment forever.
I'm waiting on you, bro.
And every moment spent with you is a what? I almost said it.
Every moment spent
with you is a. I see them singing it. The McNeils have got it.
Why don't you? You're unmuted, girl. Sing it. Every moment spent with you. No, not.
Oh no! Wait, no. Yeah, they got it.
All right, you were just too far. A moment I treasure, so bad. A moment I treasure, moment I treasure.
I was singing.
I'm just sorry.
I don't want to close my eyes. I don't want to fall asleep 'cause I miss you, babe. And don't want to miss a thing. 'Cause even when I dream of you, the sweetest dream will never do. I still miss you, babe. And don't want to miss a thing. Can we just speak to the power of song that your wife, who is not wanting to be around any person
running
at all,
into the room.
As soon as we started, Jill, who is like, she's maintaining a 60-foot distance
in the room
around everyone. Like she was at home and drove here to burst through the doors in the middle of that chorus. That was amazing.
1998, man. That's our wheelhouse.
That is.
I'm super excited about this last one.
I am too.
We're going. I mean, I did not expect to see Blink 182
to end the whole thing. Now, guys, here's a question. We're heading into the final. So let's show your scores. What is your score? And in the chat, if you've got it, what is your score?
It's like Stan Worrell. The Romans call that 23.
That's a lot of points.
That is a lot. 23 for the Whites.
23, 20.
23.
And what do you have, Rosemond?
Yeah, we couldn't see. Joni and Rob.
I can't say 18.
Come on, girl. Add them up. Let's go. 20 for Hubblies.
17. All right, so this question is worth 7 points.
Rock and roll.
Okay, everybody can get it. So at this point, even if you got 17 points, you can still win if everybody else gets it wrong. Okay, so this is Finish the Lyric by Blink 182. All the small things. Okay, so
late night. I know you start.
Late night, come home, work sucks. I know she left me.
Crystal was singing it. I was watching it. Crystal got it easily. All right, I'm going to unmute everybody, and you're going to have to sing this along with us. I know there's going to be a lag, but we don't care. This is the last one. Everybody's unmuted. Throw up your signs. And see
late night, come home, work sucks. I know she left me roses by the stairs. Surprises let you know she cares. Say it ain't so, I will not go. Turn the lights off, carry me home. Keep your hands still, I'll be all thrill.
Sing it with us. Ready?
Little wind, na 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 na. Never had to knock on wood. I got Scott. Yes, I got Scott in there.
Wonder if I could.
So who got it? Everybody got it?
I know Crystal got it.
Crystal got it, 24. So guys.
No, Hubblies didn't.
We got it.
Oh,
I think the Whites are a champion then.
Champs are the Whites. Stan has been dethroned.
Censored.
Guys, thank you so much for playing. Confetti went up. That is excellent. And for everybody in the chat, thank you so much for playing along. Sorry it went so long, but we don't have lives. And so this is kind of our entertainment for the week, and we're super grateful for all of you guys. Tim, you got anything to say?
Yes, I want to say this. Church on Sunday, but before that, say it ain't so. I will not go.
I will not go. Carry me home.
Say it ain't so.
I'll be open, and I will go.
We're ending with this, y'all.
Na 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 na. Guys, thanks for playing.
We love you, Faith family.
Love you, mean it.
See you guys.